I'm from the Bundjalung region, Northern Rivers of New South Wales, so we're talking Casino, Ballina, Lismore, that area. But I grew up in Wollongong on the south coast, just below Sydney, but now reside in Melbourne. And I got involved in food basically watching my aunts and my mother cook, and I was really curious and fascinated how it all came together, and just it amazed me. It's been a really good practice for me, being trained by a European chef, and to start incorporating the indigenous herbs and spices like I did back in the 80s. And I mean, that was just playing around with a lot of food and stuff you couldn't get at that time, but now it is commercially available. Things like the saltbush and the mountain pepper. I mean, all these amazing herbs. We've got the bush tomato and aniseed myrtles and lemon aspens, and the rye berries make great jams, the quandongs, and it's getting out there. So I was able to incorporate the indigenous herbs with the contemporary type food. And that's how I've been able to bring it to the table, and not only that, to the palate of a lot of Australians, is to make something look European but taste totally different. I think getting people to really embrace kangaroo and emu is what we've got to realise is it's never been named Aboriginal people's coat of arms as a viable clothing, food source. And once you start telling those stories, the lights switch on. But I think also that the meat industry one day will have to really address a name for it. We don't go to the butchers and ask for a kilo of pig, sheep and cow. We actually ask for beef, pork or lamb. Kangaroo, emu, crocodile, wallaby, possum, whatever you want to, camel, goat, you instantly associate the animal with your head. We need that disassociation. When you're buying it, then you're not associating and seeing the animal when you're actually asking for this meat. So that day will come, and hopefully soon. You know, crocodile's got its own texture, its own flavour, and it really hasn't got a flavour, but it takes on the flavour of everything. Great to marinate with. You've got the emu, very, very lean, high in protein, great with the iron as well. Same with the kangaroo, very lean, high in iron and protein. It's a meat that shouldn't be overcooked, should be eaten rare to medium rare. Any more and it's like a leather handbag. But that's the way to do it. I like to sear it, kangaroo and emu especially, and wallabies, just sear it on a really hot fry pan, sit it on a rack, put it straight into an oven, let it sit there for about 10 minutes, 180, 190, take it out, and just let it relax for 5 minutes, and then you get that lovely pink hue through it, and it's just melts in your mouth. It's just like rare roast beef. That's how it should be eaten. Possum, just like also bucco, lots of tomato, lots of our bush tomatoes, but lots of lemon, myrtle, and also the aniseed myrtle gives it that lovely fennel taste. Lots of merlot, and let it sit for 6 hours, and then cook it really, really slow. And by the end of the day, you've got this meat that just falls off, and it's got this lovely licorice, sticky, peppery merlot flavour through it. It's unbelievable. Spruik, our food, is our national cuisine. Americans still think it's a pie or a prawn on the barbie and a can of Foster's. Well, we've gone way beyond that.